Greetings, entities and guardians. My name is HyperHimes, and welcome back to Kick Around Kingdom, where I literally just finished eating a piece of mint gum, and now my breath is very minty. So, with that being said, definitely to get off to back on topic, we're gonna go back into the BEAST-YEAST world exploration stuff in regards to the new paradise. It's the battlefield of passion. Because we are still on part 10 of that, and we've only just started to begin with the story, and we're only, how many levels are we in? Like 5? Yeah, 5. So my main intention is, I at the very least want to get to like level 10 or maybe 12. At the very least, we need to reach all the way over to the Gift of Sloth, where, that kind of sounds bad, but I'm curious where that's going to lead us. So, we'll see where we go from there, because the last part of the story, we had Hollyberry wake up, and apparently Hollyberry wanted to have a chat with Pavlova Cookie outside this weird like forest area, and also Tiger Lily ran off to go get some berries from a tree, because apparently this is the only fresh thing that has berries instead of everything else that has candies, and we don't want anything sweet, we want something that's like fresh and organic. The thing is, why they still have that inside of the garden, or this paradise place, I have no idea. Can't they just like get rid of that? Maybe there's some form of power that like the sweet fairy plebs can't get rid of. I don't know, that's my theory. Anyways, with that being said, we will be reading comments from the video. Will Raspberry save us from the Key to the Heart Beast raid stuff? And if you want to leave your question and comments down in the comment section below for me to read on the video, so feel free to do so, because it could be a random question, a random comment, a random fact, and something about me, something about the game, something entirely different, but it doesn't even matter, because as long as we're having a fun time at the end of the day, and we appreciate being around each other from community to creator and creator community, that's what matters the most. And with that being said, I will just be reading one comment here before I go ahead and jump into the level, where we do have a comment from Cartoonicus Prime saying, first, question of the day, memory is vague, but I remember finding this here amazing channel 2023, I think, so yeah, you can check if you want. But second, a small yet interesting question for the comment? Question for the comments, have or have you not played the Doctor Who adventure games on your phone before? I mean, to be fair, for me, I haven't myself. I mean, I've heard of the game. Like, I haven't even known, like, I've heard the series, that's what I'm trying to say. I've just never knew, like, many about the games, because, like, Doctor Who is such, like, a long thing, and I don't know how much, like, lore that goes into that. There's, like, over 11 main characters, like, 11 doctors, because apparently, like, the doctors transcend or something like that. I have no idea about the Doctor Who lore, but let me tell you, it's definitely some very unique stuff, and it seems like something I could get into, but, like, it's all over the place with its series, and I don't even think you can find all, like, the episodes of every single series anymore, so it's confusing.
What brings you here, I wonder? Don't tell me you seek happiness from me.
Oh, don't be silly. That berry from the heart of your garden must be right in season.
You have got to be kidding me. Why are you here?
I hope to gather some for my little, struggling student.
Why are you here? Your disguise scares my sweetlings.
Why, thank you kindly. I'll take that as a compliment for my acting.
Very well. Enjoy the plentifulness of my garden, but know that I will not tolerate any of your tricks.
My, what happened to the gracious hostess I once knew? Will you shun me so cold-heartedly after all we've been through together?
That is exactly why I'm warning you. You'd always sprinkle a dash of deception and make sure everything flows to your advantage.
I simply have no idea what you're talking about. You mean how I turned your sugar angel into a jester and made them jump over fiery coals? Or spreading that rumor about how your garden exists at the bottom of the cliff and nudging that foolish cookie ever so slightly toward their crumbly demise?
Yes, and yes. Now, I'd appreciate it if you would leave my realm at once, along with your mask of false innocence.
You're being so harsh. What's life without a little beastly entertainment,
You and I both know you always act for your benefit and your benefit alone. Now, would you leave us be? My other half awaits me.
You two must be enjoying each other's company. But take it from me, ease up on your other half.
What?
Obsessive love can be oh so stifling. Keep suffocating your other half and they'll run away.
That won't happen. We're like 2 sugar cubes in a jar. She left my paradise, but returned back into my arms.
Well, my advice to you is keep a close eye on them. A cookie's heart is fickle. It can change in a heartbeat.
Wrong! Hollyberry cookie is mine, forever and ever.
Just look at you all lovey-dovey. It makes me want to keep teasing you.
What a nuisance. My precious time wasted. I wonder what my dearest Hollyberry cookie is doing right now. Oh, I know. I'll prepare a surprise gift for her.
I have a lot of questions to ask, but first of all, can we just give a lot of props to the voice actor who voiced Femme Shadow Milk Cookie? We obviously know that Shadow Milk. No one's gonna fall for that disguise, right? Like, you can't pull a whole, like, past Shadow Milk Cookie store on me where they're just gonna act as a bunch of different disguises. And as much as I wanted to commentate on that scene, let me just tell you, that was so unique. Because we saw, it was one of the first times in story, as of recently, we saw 2 Beast cookies talking to each other. Which, it's really interesting because, well, I was gonna make a short about this before it was too late, but I was gonna ask, why was Shadow Milk Cookie's, like, femme sort of look on the title screen for the story? Like, for the new update. And turns out that's the reason why. But Shadow Milk Cookie apparently, I guess after evading Pure Vanilla, decided to go here in secret or something? Maybe to, like, spy on them. But the thing is, it seems like he's starting some sort of a fickle thing in regards to another beast, which is weird because you think all the beasts would be teaming up. Because all of them are under the Order of Dark Enchantress Cookie, and the primary purpose is to just skip the Soul Gem from the other Ancients. So, what's going on there? I have no idea. I don't know what the purpose of Shadow Milk Cookie doing that is, but it's really, really interesting to see this. And also, I need to give major shoutouts to the person who's voice acting the femme variant of Shadow Milk, because they basically just captured Shadow Milk's attitude to a T, but in a lot more of a femme sassy sort of, you know, extent. We love it when we see a cat fight here involving cookies. It's the weirdest thing I ever said. But to get some more comments out the way, there's one from Aguirre saying, question of the day, probably one of your shorts. That makes sense. My shorts do tend to get a lot of recognition. Passive Blob also says, question of the day, TikTok and YouTube shorts. I remember the first video I watched was a facts about Squid and Cookie, and I supported you ever since. That means a lot to me. I'm glad that you were able to appreciate that video. I would like to renew some of the older facts videos, which I've done sometimes before, but it's in regards to like bigger legendaries, but I definitely love to keep some more current up-to-date facts up to par, you know. Gamer of Silliness also says, question of the day, when I found out about Kikiro and Witch's Castle's existence, basically I looked up for gameplay videos because I didn't feel like playing the game, and one of the videos that showed up was yours. I guess I did play it like the moment that it did came out, so I can understand that, which my first video was not the best one, but eventually I got some better software for it, so we're fine. And lastly, Tatsugiri says, I feel like they'll never get rid of Gingerbread because of plot armor. Of course not. What are you kidding me? That's like the main character, that's the mascot for the game. You expect them to get rid of him that easily? It's kinda hard to. Anywho, let's get to the next level because we're gonna go ahead and do some sliding and see if this interesting cat fight goes any longer.
Just a short walksies, right?
Yes. I'll tell you what I wanted to know all this time.
I sense that void in your soul, even here in the heart. How very strange. All cookies find fulfillment the moment they set foot onto these sacred grounds. All pains and sorrows melt away here in paradise. So why are you still like this?
You told me you deliver happiness through love.
Mm-hmm.
Then there must be cookies who deliver happiness through other means.
All is inferior to love. But yes, they do exist.
In that case, perhaps I feel happiness in a different way. I am the happiest when my heart is empty.
No way! Love is the sweetest, most intricate form of happiness. Beautiful in itself, even unrequited. I hear being in love makes you feel like floating on a cotton candy cloud as free as can be.
I know about love. It's just, in the end, my love has always brought me pain. I've learned my lesson. No more. Love cannot bring me happiness.
I don't see a problem. Here in this garden, we can restore your faith in love. Easy peasy.
Okay, Hollyberry is just going the emo route. If she goes on her, like, hot topic rant, then we could probably make some leeway here.
After all, you are Eternal Sugar Cookie's other half.
Pavlova cookie.
What is it? I'm kinda in the middle of something here.
There are intruders in the heart.
Intruders?
A rather feral duo. An elegant fencer and a cookie with a steel gauntlet. The jelly cups are jiggling with fear.
Yes. Tiger Lily Cookie, Raspberry Cookie, and Wildberry Cookie. They're safe and sound. Thank goodness.
Ugh, this is so annoying. Okay, Hollyberry Cookie. Let's take you back. Sugarfly Cookie, take care of this problem at once.
Yes, Pavlova cookie.
Hold on. Let me join you on this mission.
What?
This garden is Eternal Sugar Cookie's cherished home and safe haven for all. I wish to help.
A helpful type, huh? Very well. Sugarfly Cookie, take Hollyberry Cookie with you.
Yes, Pavlova cookie.
Always yes this and yes that. Grow a backbone, will ya?
It's called an order. How about you learn that if someone tells you something to do, if it's part of the job, then just accept it.
But I'm always filled with joy here where I gained my wings.
What's that face? That face she has.
What's so great about this place? You can hardly stretch your wings here.
Pavlova cookie left. Why is he angry again?
So, Sugarfly Cookie, where did you see these intruders?
Not far from here. You are as kind and gracious as Eternal Sugar Cookie herself.
Kind? Gracious?
Of course. She's the one who granted my deepest, dearest wish. I'm sure she will grant your wish too, Hollyberry Cookie. Whatever your heart desires. Shall I take you to the intruders?
Of course, Pavlova is just breaking out again. Why? Because they just actually hate this place, but of course, no amount of love can actually blockade that. They're just very broken, but somehow Sugarfly is more broken than Pavlova, and their senses of Pavlova trying to break through because even they were just like, oh, yeah, love is the fuel of all. Love is literally the solution to all problems, especially if you're, like, lonely. And then literally only, like, less than a minute later, he's just like, but what's so great about this place? Just quit saying yes. I can barely stretch plumbing wings in here. I can barely feel. It's slowly cracking out, but I feel like the problem is Eternal's not gonna be happy. Like, I know, quote unquote Hollyberry is going to help Sugarfly get to the intruders, but Eternal's not going to be happy when she realizes Pavlova is basically the one who let Hollyberry out of the little place she was supposed to stay. And now, technically it was Sugarfly's fault, but the thing is, it's mainly Pavlova because now he's just like, I'll let you out, we can have a little bit of a walk. Then, I mean, to be fair, I guess maybe Sugarfly would have found Pavlova anyway instead of the little secret area. I don't know. But to get some quick comments out of the way that I can quickly get through before fighting for the stages, there's one from Draco which is kind of long, but saying, we're not seeing the Ancient be the one who fights the boss of the Beast Raid, but honestly, I'm glad to see that Raspberry got the spotlight. For this update, we literally haven't seen her in years. Gotta love the new feature of getting her in getting the Royal Caravan and shooting the boss. Makes her boss battle a lot more interesting. I'll be honest. That, I 100% agree with. I love that feature of the boss battle. It makes it feel more new, more fresh, and more awesome. And also, Tristan Fan says, question of the day, Squire stopped posting Kick Around OvenBreak content to year's replacement. Yeah, I miss Squire, honestly. I miss the guy, but at least I'm here to some extent. Yeah, I'm not as funny, or skilled, or lucky with costumes, because, man, he's got immense costume luck, but compare that to me, I got nothing, but you know how it is. And lastly, this comes from Lily Zizips. Until I messed that so much. Lily Zizapix saying, for the course of the day, YouTube Shorts. I keep seeing HyperHimes everywhere on my FYP, so that's how I found the channel. Saw me on the For You page. I can appreciate that. Oh, and while the level loads up quickly, there's one from Sad Cold Soup saying, I found your channel after watching a video of your Wizard Cookie Facts video. Oh, and you also like my voice. That means a lot to me. Thank you very much. Oh, fever time! Shoot the cannons! Fire at will! Oh, we're out of fever time. I thought we could get more. But don't worry, we're loading up on those cannons. I'm sorry, I just love the feature of little fever time where like you kill a bunch of enemies and like you could just start unloading that cannon onto all the enemies in front of you. Like, I'm sorry, but that is one of my favorite features in this little like world exploration stuff. So we'll probably do the Gift of Sloth, and then that's where we'll end the video because we're surprising at like 16 minutes in, especially if that's a decent length in regards to the story. So upcoming next, we're gonna get to the gang. Here we go, big cannon that wipes away all the enemies. Just keep on attacking. Can we get another bonus? I don't know why this little thing is broke. It says 0 out of 3, but I definitely got more. Like, there we go. I can do one more. There it is. Bam.
We must cross the river on a boat. Please, watch your step, Hollyberry Cookie.
This reminds me of the Granberry Harbor. Where I'm from, we travel on boats and ships every day. Huh. It's been a while since I've rowed a boat. We're hardly moving.
Hollyberry Cookie, wait. Why don't you try letting go of the oars for a moment?
Huh? The boat is sailing on its own.
The waters of the Stream of Sloth guide these boats silently. See? We've arrived. This is one of Eternal Sugar Cookie's most thoughtful touches, so that no one has to suffer from unnecessary work.
You said Eternal Sugar Cookie granted you happiness. What was it?
The happiness I sought was to be adorned with colors like the bringer of happiness herself.
Adorned with colors?
Yes, that's right. Instead of a dreary set of wings, I wanted magnificent, dazzling ones. As soon as I uttered my wish, Eternal Sugar Cookie coated my wings with glistening sugar syrup.
She coated your wings with syrup? That means you can't fly anymore.
Oh, but there's no need to fly in paradise.
What?
Here, in the Garden of Delights, boats sail without oars. Ripe fruits fall right into your mouth if you lie underneath a tree. All of this sweet happiness has been graciously bestowed by the great Eternal Sugar Cookie.
You call that happiness?
Do not let minute details rob you of joy, Hollyberry Cookie. I couldn't believe it myself when I first arrived here. A paradise with no pain or sorrow? It seemed like a fantasy. But I knew it was real the moment Eternal Sugar Cookie granted me these magnificent wings. I knew that I had escaped the perpetual cycle of dull and monotonous existence.
You've escaped? Eternal Sugar Cookie saw right through me, didn't she? Did I truly come here to escape my past? Even if I did, I'm now useless without my light of passion. As much as I wanted to go to the next level, I think we got enough content here to end the video because we're learning a lot more about Sugarfly Cookie, because that's something I actually asked in the overview video that I did Sugarfly, where like she had wings, but now she's like not going to use them to fly anymore. Turns out it's not that she's not going to fly, she can't, because when she was coated in sugar syrup, she can't use her wings and she can't fly. I'm really making some sort of a prayer that maybe Hollyberry can do something to break, Sugarfly out from that. I don't know, but for now we will end the video, but I'm just going to read some last moment comments if anyone is curious. There's one from It's Caitlin saying, question of the day, I first saw you on my recommended page and saw your Cookie Facts video, and I enjoyed it a lot and learning new facts about Cookie Run. Oh, thank you very much. I'm really glad that you enjoy the fact videos. And the dictation says, I came back for Cookie Running this Kingdom this year after a 2 years absence after I searched up the match made of an update because I was curious about the update, and then I saw your video on the update and everything else was history. Hell, I even made fan art because I think you're the only YouTuber that I think is a legitimate 10 out of 10. You really think I'm a 10 out? That means a lot to me. Even if you have flaws. I know, trust me. If anyone's seen my Cream Ferret Shorts video, I know for a fact I have major flaws, but I try and correct them to the best of my ability. Also, Lazul says, question of the day, I found you through your Cookie Run Iceberg video made a couple years ago. I hope you mean the better one, not the really old one. Yeesh, that one was just bad. Data Expunge also says, when I saw all the All Troops tack bar show up, I got goosebumps. Even the music made it seem epic. It's so cool. It's so awesome. Silly Sierra K fan says, nah, this boss is creepy and ugly, man. No way of fighting that. Yeah, that thing is freaky in all sorts. Carson Sager says, why do I kind of like the boss? Because it's creepy and weird, and it's got a really good design, but in a freaky way. Anyway, another comment. Mortem also says, you call me Draco. I'm so sorry. I didn't mean for that. Please punch me in the face to make yourself feel better. Night Pain is your circumference. Starfruit also says, freaky boss. Yeah, that boss is weird. Malfor also says, question of the day, I legit looking for something to watch, and you were that. That's how I subscribed, and the others, well, I was looking for the Beast boss. Well, I'm glad that you appreciate the content. And lastly, Truth as a Clue says, good question, I actually have no idea. I guess I'm playing Kick Your Run Kingdom General made me find the channel. I guess that makes sense. People tend to find the channel because of Kick Your Run. And, hopefully I get to stream more games, because I was thinking about that at some point. But with that being said, if you enjoy the video, then please be sure to leave a like on it, and also share the video with your friends if you enjoy my Kick Your Run content. And if you enjoy my content in general, then why not subscribe, and also hit the bell icon to be notified of whatever I do in the future. And also down below in the description, you'll see links to all my social media, which includes a Twitter post. If it gets 10,000 likes, I can get the Kick Your Run YouTube stuff for absolutely free. There's a link to my Discord server called the Hypenese Hub, a link to my merchandise, you can buy stuff to represent the channel, and lastly a link to my Ko-fi, where for just $1 a month, you can see exclusive content you wouldn't normally see in this normal YouTube channel. But above all else, I will see you entities and guardians in the next video. Hail the Hypenese.